My name is Macy. I'm 32, a financial analyst on maternity leave. 4 months ago, I gave birth to our daughter, Abby. I thought fatherhood would change my husband, Brian. It didn't. Days after delivery, when I could barely sit up, he stood over me and asked, "So, when are you going back to work?" "Mom needs help and we've got the mortgage. No, thank you." "No, how are you feeling?" "Just obligations to her. Brian has always been a mama's boy. His mother, Helen, lives 2 blocks away, and I quickly became her unpaid servant. Groceries, laundry, soup when she had a fever. At first, I thought I was being kind. Soon, I realized this was permanent. Brian never defended me. Instead, he said, "You're home all day anyway." Even after Abby was born, Helen didn't congratulate me. She just criticized through Brian. The soup was bland. The sheets weren't folded right. Quietly, I had saved money. My work bonus tucked away in a separate account under my name. It was meant only for medical expenses or emergencies. I told Brian once, "If anything happens in the hospital, you can use this account. Nothing else." Weeks later, exhausted, I went to check the card. It was gone. When Brian came home, I asked, "Where's Abby's medical fund card?" He blinked. "Oh, that? I used it." "Mom needed help with rent in her car." I froze. "That was my money, Brian, for Abby." He shrugged. "It's our money. You didn't even earn it alone. That was it." I pulled out divorce papers I had already prepared, just in case. He smirked but signed without a fight. That hurt more than the theft, proof he never cared about me or Abby. But I wasn't done. I went to the police. They warned me financial disputes in marriage were tricky, but since the account was mine alone, they'd investigate. 3 days later, Detective Walters called. Withdrawals were made by an older woman, white scarf, glasses. Ring a bell? Helen. She hadn't just stolen my savings. She had also tried opening a line of credit in my name using my ID she found at our apartment. Brian drove her to the bank. Both were caught. Helen was charged with attempted fraud. Brian was arrested too. I cried, not from grief but from relief. The mask was gone. In court, my lawyer proved everything. My sole account, Helen's fraud attempt, and even Brian's texts. "Mom needs help. Use the card. Macy never checks it. It's technically mine too." The judge ruled in my favor. Full custody of Abby. Brian only supervised visits. $1,700 restitution through wage garnishment. Helen faced 18 months jail time. Brian spiraled, jobless, bankrupt, clinging to his mother's collapsing house. I moved on, back at work raising Abby. I rebuilt. Then Detective Walters, Josh, an old schoolmate, started checking in. At first, officially, then with donuts on the porch, small talks, gentle silence. He never pushed, just showed up. One evening, he asked softly, "Macy, I'd like to take you out." No police reports, just you. For the first time in years, I felt safe enough to say yes. I don't regret leaving Brian. I only regret how long I stayed. Because walking away wasn't the end of my story. It was the beginning of finally living it.